Fuck that game.
Got me a victim, Joe. Got me a victim. Yeah, I might as well get this squabble out the way, man. Come on, let's go, J Mark. Let's get it. I got something for your ass. Got something for your ass. Nigga. Got something for your ass, nigga. Got something for your ass, nigga.
Thanks for joining us here
Hate
on
that
2K
fucking shit.
Sports for NBA basketball.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball
Ain't no
over
fucking
many,
way,
many
bro.
times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
A huge reason why they were successful.
Finna
No
beat this
question
shit out
about
of
it.
J
I
Mark.
like how aggressive they were on defense, putting a ton of pressure on them.
And the tip belongs
Oh,
to the
dog.
Jazz. Here's Stockton. Floats one up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The flush. Malone is
J
another
Mark with
level
this
athlete.
shit.
Pass to Stockton. From behind the arc. Here's Pierce. Outside Edwards.
This shit up out of here, nigga. Fuck around with you, man. Around with you, cuz.
Oh, swept
Damn,
away.
I ain't John Stockton out there, bitch, stealing everything.
From
He ain't making it. He
downtown.
ain't making that. I hope John make
To
that.
get it again.
Get you,
Chicago with
Jordan
the
ain't
ball.
finna miss this one. Go, baby.
Jordan inside. Over to the wing.
Cash
Over
in his
Edwards.
face.
Utah with the rebound.
Look at
Pass
this
to Malone.
Scotty, nigga.
Back to Edwards.
Yeah.
Here's
Wrong
Stockton.
with you, man.
Here's the pick. Blocked.
Crazy, nigga. It's Scotty.
Here's
Jordan.
Jordan.
Look at sit down.
And
Sit down, nigga.
by
Sit the
Jordan.
fuck down.
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
Nigga.
Inside. Eden.
Nigga.
Nice move.
Nigga. Hell no, nigga.
Pass to Stockton.
What you think? Think this shit sweet down
To the right
there?
side. Clock at 6.
Come on now. Come on now. Nah, give me that rebound. Corey Grant with the rebound. Go, Jordan. Run the flow.
They
Run
can't
the flow,
expect him
Jordan.
to miss that shot consistently.
Here's Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got his second basket.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low.
Here's Stockton. Into the lane. The three. Here's Eden. Ooh,
Nah,
took
nigga,
a
go work
hard
for it.
foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
One look at Mark Eaton and you get an idea of what makes him so intimidating. A massive player who uses his size very effectively.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Jordan.
No.
Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Using his tremendous strength and body control, Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Utah calls timeout. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Pierce. Uneasy two on the layup.
All right, be moving so slow on the block.
I love how opportunistic he is on offense.
But that boy can't hold Jordan. You crazy?
Now Jordan. 6 points for him.
And just a great job of getting there first
damn,
and
Todd.
absorbing the contact.
That takes
Michael Jordan.
tremendous grit.
Don't
Taking
call nothing on
charges,
me.
Not for the faint of heart.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Call nothing on me, nigga. Call nothing on me.
Here's Stockton. Williams grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
I don't know if I've ever seen
Foul, god damn.
Utah trailing here.
All right, don't be touching Jordan, bro.
By Jordan.
He the king.
Here's
Oh!
Cartwright. Pass to Paxson. Jordan with it. Another shot.
Oh!
Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
God damn, you big siren, nigga.
Strength of Malone, able to shield the ball through contact.
He nigga
and
big,
finish well.
ooh.
And here are the Bulls now.
Side.
Jordan high post. And he
Fouling
gets it
up.
to go off the front iron.
We gonna get that midi working on Jordan then. Fuck that shit.
Seizing his moment and taking the shot. Just going for it.
To the inside.
Yeah.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Edwards pulls it in.
Damn, Jordan. Be tired, baby. Let's give you a breather. Let's give you a
There's
breather.
a minute 34 left in the first
Oh,
quarter
he
here.
ain't shooting, right?
Ooh, it's stolen
Can't
by
be
Jordan.
tired. Can't be tired. Slam on that nigga, man.
By Jordan.
Slam on that nigga, man.
Doesn't get any
Yo,
easier
fuck,
for
man.
Jordan. Terrific at exploiting the defense in transition.
Out to the right wing.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Jordan.
it's stolen by Jordan.
Fuck.
And they're on the run. Here's
Too little.
finished off the break.
Too little.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago. Here's Stockton. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
You love the tenacity Stockton brings to his offense. He gets contact on the drive and goes right through it.
Here's Jordan.
It's a foul. If Jordan goes to the hole, y'all call a foul. Instantly.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Eden. Up top, Edwards. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Bulls leading by 4. $15 seconds left in the first quarter. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jordan misses.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And Dan, from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remain attacking in transition.
The rebound by Malone.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Pass to Murdoch. To the wing, right side. Here's Donaldson. On the wing, Crowder. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt.
Your ass scared to shoot the goddamn ball. Shoot that motherfucker, nigga.
Missing that time. Possession here, however.
There you go. Shoot the ball, man.
Malone had to be strong growing up, and that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
Here's Donaldson. Out to the right wing. Toolson. Offensive rebound. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Pippen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Points, assists, rebounds, defense. Scottie Pippen
Hey.
gives the team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
No good on the second free throw. On offense, here's Utah. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Murdoch. Jackson outside. Here's Donaldson. Chicago with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
A solid role player for this team. Pax's job is to take high percentage shots and move the rock.
Utah making a switch here. Chicago leading by 5. Crowder with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Murdoch misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Make that nigga stay out the fucking paint, nigga. Spray this nigga, bro. Spray this motherfucking nigga. Better respect this shit, nigga.
And Utah calls time here.
Shoot you out that goddamn zone. You know what got you running that shit.
Chicago making a switch here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Murdoch. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They swipe it. Here's Armstrong. Here's Pippen. Off target. That would have pushed the lead.
What's Scotty doing?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
That's a big man who knows his role. Grab boards.
Here's Hodges. Pass to Armstrong. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Crowder. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Pippen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And Pippen has never been one to back down from the aggressive coverage, welcoming the contact on the way up.
Here's Murdoch. No good on the 3. And it's the Bulls' ball. They lead
Scotty, nigga. Scotty, nigga.
Last leg of what's
Scotty.
been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total.
A display of true artistry. Pippen giving the fans a show with the jam.
Pass to Pierce. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Eaton.
Get this shit out of here, nigga.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Here's Armstrong. Here's Pippen.
Scotty!
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them.
God damn, Scotty, can you hit a fucking free throw?
Good on the free throw.
You never want to miss free throws. It's a 15-foot shot with 0 defense. As easy as it gets.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Stockton. Here's Pierce. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 5. Stockton's shot is off. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Nice work in transition from Pippen. He leaks out so well in these situations.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Chicago. Jazz trail by 13. .121 left to play in the half. And that's going to be a turnover. They call it for the 8 seconds. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Jordan. Looking to end this cold spell. And is blocked.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker.
It's good. Edwards has got his first points of the game.
That's unselfish right there. Love to see him moving the rock like this.
Jordan with the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Stockton. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You get the whole package with Pierce. He can do everything you ask of a guard.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Good on the second one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Jordan. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
Down low. It's intercepted. Here's Hobson. No points yet. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
And it's because they're playing selfless basketball, doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
And so it's Chicago with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jordan with the bucket.
Some people think of Paxson as a shooting guard in a point guard's body, but he can pass it.
Here's Hobson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hobson's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, Jordan with the block.
With an incredible 4-foot vertical leap and that 6'11" wingspan, it's tough to get a shot over Jordan. That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Here's Malone. The teardrop falls off target. Bulls leading by 20.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Eaton. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Pierce. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And you can't allow Michael Jordan to get inside positioning. Once you do, you pretty much have to foul him.
And he's good on the second. And Utah calls time here.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
Scotty Pippen, B.J. Armstrong.
J. Mark.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's
It'd be
so
always
easy to
on,
get
my nigga.
frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah,
You just gotta give me the win you want to.
here. That's the only way to get out of this thing.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Hobson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To the middle. Grant with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Pippen. Here's Cartwright. Utah.
There's no way. Big side.
Pass to Edwards. To the right side. To in the cold spell. To the left wing. Here's Stockton. 4 on the clock. Here's Malone. Here's Eaton. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Stockton. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Chicago leading by 21. Pass to Hobson. Here's Armstrong. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And there it is for him. Malone's got 6 points.
Few guys better inside than Karl Malone.
And the basket by Pippen.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's
This
out of
big
bounds.
slow ass
Still Utah.
motherfucker.
Coming on the floor for the 10. Number 14, Eric.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Yeah, pretty obvious from where I'm sitting that the right call was made.
First team foul.
Chicago making a switch here.
Scott Williams. Michael Jordan.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Murdoch. Here's Malone. Here's Eaton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
So difficult trying to keep Eaton off the glass. Using his massive size.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
When you're aggressive and attack, good things happen.
Here's Stockton. Chicago with a rebound. Down low. It's stolen away. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Mark Eaton.
Jazz trail by 21.
James Donaldson.
Out to the wing. Here's Stockton. Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal.
Toughing it out inside. Just some strong stuff.
At the line for the Jazz.
So he can't get either to fall. Bulls leading by 21. Jordan with the bucket.
Flighted little ass nigga,
Jordan's
man.
got 7 points here in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Pass to Austin. Crowder outside. Now here's Brown. Some solid defense from Williams. Jordan with it. He's got 21. Slam dunk by Jordan.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
Oh,
This will be
fucking
his
weed.
third free throw.
God damn.
Yeah, his accuracy from the stripe was pretty impressive in their previous game.
And that helped them to a narrow win.
Lord.
They needed every one of the points he got them at the line.
Here's Stockton. To the paint. Here's Donaldson. Over Williams. No good again that time. Here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
And building on this lead, they're playing a pretty complete game.
Number 2, Dennis Hobson.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Williams.
Line for the Bulls. Scott Williams. 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. 7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Kick out to Brown. Fires for 3.
Look at it.
Drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
4th team foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Coaches hate when you give away 3 free throws.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
I don't think they'll want him taking that shot again. His teammates are just laughing and shaking their heads.
Yep, that one goes.
With his physicality, Pippen is fearless inside that painted area.
Inside, Donaldson. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Back to Jordan. And that one, good. Jordan's got 28.
Excellent use of the floater by Jordan.
Here's Murdoch. Here's Donaldson. Pass to Malone. Hey, from beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Love when MJ finishes with strength, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Fry. From the arc. Williams grabs the board. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to Pippen. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
On the take.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
They can feel their team getting run off the court. It's been all one side so far.
The Jazz again can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Mind the lane. Free throw's good. Jordan.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
Here's Chicago now. Here's Hobson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Malone. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Nigga,
And
what
the ball out of
the
play. The Bulls will have it.
fuck? Hey, what are
And
you
it's the Bulls'
doing?
ball. This run now up to 13-2. Count the basket. King's got his first bucket in this one.
Using all of his height, King able to track down the inside look.
Pass to Malone. Soft touch off the glass.
They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
It's picked off. Here's Armstrong. To the wing on the left. Here's Hobson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Anything that close to the rim is always a good shot.
Here's Stockton. Oh, Williams with the block.
Making a statement on defense with the block. Williams. You know his teammates appreciate this.
Pass to Armstrong. Here's Hobson. Misses the layup. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And he gets the bucket. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Damn, fool. Oh, nigga.